Hello and welcome once again to the Daily Message. Throughout this week, I've been offering brief reflections on some important principles of the Catholic faith that are rooted in the message and the ministry of Jesus, that have been a part of our Catholic Christian tradition since the very beginning, but which have been given added focus and emphasis, especially since the time of the Second Vatican Council in the 1960s. So I've talked about the principles of human dignity, of human rights, of the corresponding responsibilities that accompany those rights, and then the fact that we are social creatures by nature. So putting all of those together leads to the next of these principles, which is the principle of the common good. So the Church defines the common good as the sum total of all those conditions which allow for every member of society to exercise his or her rights and responsibilities so that they can flourish. What that means is that it's our responsibility as Christians to look out for what is good for all, not just what is good for me. So that means there might be times when I will have to sacrifice something that might be good for me, but not good for others, for the betterment of society. One example that comes to mind is taxation. No one enjoys paying taxes, but there are times when it's important for us to pay taxes, necessary for us to pay taxes so that we can have the public infrastructure that we depend upon, so that our children can be educated, so that we can have a military to defend our nation, keep our air safe, our water clean, all of those kinds of things. That's just a small sliver of what it means to promote the common good. So where does the principle of the common good stem from? It stems from the belief that when God created the earth, when God created the world and the universe, that God had a plan for it, an intention for it. God intended for all of us to be able to flourish, to be happy, to live in peace with one another. And so when we promote the common good, the outcome of that should be that peace that God intended when God created the world. I hope you found these brief reflections helpful. I hope you have a great weekend, and I thank you so much for watching.